Hi there, this is Lisa with CJ Websites, as most of you know me. And today we're going to go over email for the article, What the Email? As many of you have noticed, well, you probably got an email saying you have to update something called DNS and add DMARC and some other things you don't understand. So today I have logged into my own MailChimp campaign for sending newsletters. And I can see here that it says right from my from email to ensure delivery authentication, authenticate the domain associated with this from address. If you got an email, you'll see it there. If you happen to notice this message when you are going to send your newsletters, this is how we authenticate. I'm using GoDaddy to show authentication. The steps are going to be fairly similar. So you start by clicking on that button, Authenticate. And it gives you step-by-step instructions. We can add and verify. In this case, I can select my provider, which is GoDaddy. And we'll just click Next. So it gives me instructions on what to do if I'm using GoDaddy, and I'll click Next. We're going to go over that. So the first thing it gives me are C names. Don't worry about what that means. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your GoDaddy or your other account. If you're using GoDaddy, you simply type in DCC, that stands for Domain Control Center, .godaddy.com, and you're going to go to your domain. In my case, I use cj.com. Click on the little dots, and we're going to edit DNS. So I'm going to click on Add a New Record because it said I have to add a CNAME. And it gives me a choice of type. In this case, it is CNAME. If I switch back over to MailChimp, it tells me the first one under host is to copy this one. We'll click Copy and paste it into name. The host is name. Gives you a little information here if you need it. And points to is your value. So we'll copy that one and we'll put it into value. We're going to click Add More because we got to add a second one. Back over to domains. We're going to again copy the host, paste it. We're going to choose CNAME as the type, paste that into name. Come back to our domain information from MailChimp. We're going to copy the points to, and we're going to put it into value. So paste it in there. Doesn't want to paste. Make sure I got it right. I got the wrong value. It should be DKIM whatever, blah, blah, blah. So let's make sure we got the right value in here. Why is that not copying the right thing? One of the main features of Windows, we're going to copy the wrong thing into it. So let's try it again. Paste. There we go. Third time's the charm. And I'm going to save all records. This usually takes 1 to 2 minutes for this to update. So I'm just going to hit save that section. Sometimes it can take up to 24 hours. It varies by who you use. Some companies take longer than the others. So I clicked next, and now it wants me to step 4, create a DMARC record. Again, don't worry about what that means. You can read our article on our website that explains some of the basics of these, but these are really advanced topics. So now it's telling me to add a text. I'm going to copy again host. I'm going to go back to my GoDaddy. We're going to add a new record. The type is TXT for text. We copy the host value into name. The points to value, we're going to copy that into value. And we're going to click save again. Close out these little boxes, and I'm going to click next. So the next step is check status. Like I said, this can take 1 to 2 minutes. GoDaddy is usually pretty fast. That might just be because we have the developer account, so it could take longer for you. I'm going to click check status. And it came up, your domain is authenticated. So that looked really easy, but I promise you sometimes it's not. We can, since I have access to the domain, we could also connect our domain, and that lets you use various subdomains. But that's all we're going to discuss today is connecting up your email. Of course, if you have any questions, head to our website, give us a call. You can even text us or email us.